And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Pisces for July 2024, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Pisces, a couple of days ago at the end of June, Saturn in Pisces stood still and started going retrograde. A couple of days into July, around the 2nd, Neptune in your sign is going to stand still at the very end of Pisces and go retrograde. So what does this actually mean? Well, for many of you, this year so far has been a year of challenge, and there's been a lot of evolving situations where you've been both struggling against circumstances outside your control, holding you back, as well as dealing with an element of fatigue and uncertainty, even nebulousness, where things seem to be slipping away from you. Now, I suggest that as of now, at the beginning of July, the actions that symbolize these influences are slowing down, if not disappearing, and instead you're entering into a period of much more retrospective reassessment and re-evaluation rather than action or decisions. And this is now going to last for at least 3 or 4 months. You've got the time to reassess, re-evaluate and reconsider everything that's happened in the first half of this year and ask yourself, well, is the course I'm on the right one, or do I need to make changes? Now, you're not going to get answers to these questions yet, but by the time you're into September and October, you will get clarity, and then you can make appropriate decisions in a way that at the moment you can't quite do. The new moon and the full moon are working quite well with you, so I'm not worried about this, but I do note that Mars is going to move into Gemini, a sign that's square to you in the last 10 days of the month. Now, this isn't going to affect all of you, but those of you born in February, particularly on or before the 26th, 27th of February, you're going to notice that as you get into the end of the month, things are going to get quite feisty. It could be easy for you to get your buttons pushed or say or do something you later regret. So if you're a February Piscean, then choose to zip the lip and deliberately choose to walk away rather than get involved with stuff which has nothing to do with you. But for all of you, for the vast majority of the time, and for most of the individuals in Pisces, as far as July 2024 goes, have a more retrospective and reassessment month.